to come.
Fox Radio's Rachel Sutherland. The Dow closing up 288. Fox News. We report, you decide.
This is Michael David from Seattle. I'm 51 years old, and 6 months ago, I started taking Andro 400 to increase my testosterone. Since then, I've lost 35 pounds of fat, and my waist went from size 38 to size 32. I have more energy, and I look and feel 20 years younger. And now my wife tells me I have to take Andro 400.
Hi, this is Ron Johnson from Utah. After 10 weeks of taking Andro 400, I lost 13 pounds, and my waist went from 36 to 33. That was 8 years ago. I continue to take Andro 400, and I've maintained my weight at 172. Gained muscle and energy. I'm 63 now and feel better than I have in 30 years.
Andro 400, the natural way to increase testosterone, lose belly fat, gain energy, and feel great. Try Andro 400, the safe, effective, affordable way to boost your testosterone. Go to andro400.com or call 888-400-0435. 888-400-0435.
Honey, what are you doing?
The holidays are almost here, and I have to get this place cleaned up before your mother gets in town. You know how she is.
Yes, but you do realize you're trying to vacuum a stain, right?
I've tried everything to get it cleaned up, but it just won't go away.
Ah, easy fix. I'll call Chris's Carpet Care. He cleaned the carpets at the office, and it was like magic. They came out great.
Well, start dialing, Magic Man.
Yes, dear.
Chris's Carpet Care can make your carpets look like new again. Call today, 572-9184, and mention this radio ad to receive 10% off. Chris's Carpet Care.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
This is James Snyder inviting you to join me each Sunday morning at 9:30 for Sunday Joy, right here on WOCA 1370.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge. Undercutting, rust-proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Happy holidays from all of us at WOCA.
We are The Source, WOCA.
Time now for the Terry Bradshaw Football Show, and here's Terry. Hi, Terry.
I'm sorry, Terry couldn't be with you today on account of he was set up last week for the live on the air broadcast, which he was unaware of, and he's with his lawyers this afternoon, and he's suing all of you people down there in Ocala, Florida. You're on his hit list. Okay, you got that, buddy?
I thought that was a show in New York that happened on. I didn't know it was happening in Florida. No, we'd never do something like that. You mean call you up, ambush you, and put you on the air live and have you talking and saying things that maybe you shouldn't have said?
Yeah, exactly. You know exactly what I'm saying.
Oh, it was close. And, it was close.
I tell you. Johnny told me what y'all did to him. So
I think that was Coop we talked to and not you, wasn't it? When we got a call back.
Yeah, it wasn't me. No, it wasn't me.
You wouldn't. No,
I would never say those kind of things.
That was a little.
That was.
It was a little slippage, Terry. A little slippage on our part.
On your part, not my part.
No,
because I'm like that one guy says, you know what? It's like It's a Wonderful Life when what's his face lost the money. He said one of us is going to prison. Well, it ain't going to be me.
For people that know what we're talking about, we called Terry last week, and wanted to hear
you sure did.
We wanted to hear his message because it goes on and on about, you want my recordings, for my movies, and send $100, an 8x10 picture, $5, and it started going down this list. We thought it was pretty funny, so we said, let's call him up because he never answers the phone. We'll just play his message live on the air, and what happens? Somebody impersonating Terry comes on and proceeds to go through a litany of things, some of which maybe not he should have mentioned. But the important thing is that Tammy's still with you. That's the most important thing. So,
no, Tammy is not with me anymore. That's the important thing is that she is not here. She left me on account of that show.
Well, good judgment on her part.
And took the hundreds of dollars that I have in the bank
for the movies,
and the keys to my trailer house, which is not paid off, by the way. You can laugh all you want to. Not funny. Even took my Christmas tree.
Oh my goodness!
I got this Christmas tree at Walmart. I've had it for 4 years now. You know how long it took me to get it off a railway? 3 years. 3 years. You can laugh all you want, but I'm not happy.
It's an expensive tree. What can I say? Takes a little while.
Took a while was how to put it together.
Oh my
you got
word!
3 pieces, man.
Terry Bradshaw's on the line. We may talk football today. We may not talk football. I'm not really sure, but we'll talk about Christmas and.
I'm all about football. You know me.
Let me ask you.
Hey, we're coming down to the end of the year.
Yes, we are.
I'm all about football.
Well, you don't want to share any thoughts on the end of the year? You want to discuss that now, or wait till later?
No, it's your show. You're to ask questions.
It's starring Terry Bradshaw. Let me ask this question. No. Talk about Peyton Manning for a second. Seriously.
Okay.
You knew when it was over for you. You went back and played one more game against the Jets with a bad shoulder and elbow. I'm sorry, and you knew it was time to walk away. Peyton Manning now started to show a few signs. Took a hit last week. Some of the zip not on his ball. He had flu. Maybe just a bad weekend. Do you see any major deterioration in Peyton's game physically?
No, I don't. The good thing about a guy like Peyton and Tom Brady and Drew Brees, they don't make their living with their legs. They make it with their brains. His brain only gets sharper, and his focus is as good as you'll ever see. His accuracy, because he's an over-the-shoulder quarterback. In other words, he's a high-release quarterback, and he leads with his left shoulder, and he has great footwork. I don't see his game deteriorating. He never had a fastball. He has great anticipation, and he just kind of gets it in there. Some of the throws he made last week were just really, I'm just like, golly, man, that thing barely got there.
Yeah.
The touchdown pass was like all he could do to get it out there. But that's Peyton. Let's not forget, buddy, you hit it right on the head. Man had the flu. He was sick. And football, we have this code. We play hurt, we play through sickness. Because why? Because that's what football players do. And everybody talks about it. Buddy Martin talks about it. You've been a journalist for years, and one of the things you admire about a hockey player or a basketball, base, anybody that will play hurt is impressive, mainly because you've played, and all our listeners have played, and they know when you're hurt. You know how hard it is to play healthy, let alone hurt. And great competitors, the motto is always, I want to be known as someone that the team can count on. I will play through an injury, unless it's an injury you can't play, like a knee or a compound fracture, a broken bone. I mean, but bruises and sickness and certain bumps, you play through. You want people to know you as a tough person, and it's important in the athletic world for people to admire your courage
and your tenacity. And,
be a man, play hard, right?
Yeah. Well, you've always been taught that from day one. Football players don't cry. They don't complain. They don't drink water in between practices. You know, man, it's crazy. But I was a tough guy. People, he's a tough guy. I was a wet ball. He's a great wet ball guy. Man, I hated throwing wet balls. I hated cold weather. I wasn't that good, but you have a couple of good games, and all of a sudden, I'd rather be known as someone that could play.
I'd say you were pretty good. Yeah, you were pretty good at it. I believe there's something in Canada that says you were, by the way, just in case you forgot. Well, that's good stuff. Let me move on to the Cowboys, who are on a roll right now, and they got a guy.
Why you want to go? Why you want to go so fast? I was just on a roll.
I just want to get you in because you have those picks to make, and people are waiting.
Okay.
And Las Vegas is standing by. The line is quaking.
Okay.
So if we got
Cowboys.
Cowboys. DeMarco Murray, he's injured. He's going to play. What do you think of that?
I think it's fine. He's got a pen in his hand. It's not in his ball-controlling hand. He can keep the left arm up, and while he's running, he can use it to balance and to pull for speed. He can't block. Probably can't catch, which is good. So that's something the defense doesn't have to worry about. I don't think I'm not surprised that he's playing. I'm not surprised at all. I think it's almost important that he plays because Dallas needs him. Now, they got a couple of good running backs behind him, but this guy's having a special
year. He's having an MVP type
year.
And
he's got a pen, and he's got a pen in there, and it's just his hand. So it's really, he's a tough guy, so that's good.
All right, so
you're
okay.
He's playing.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we had a new Fox soap opera, we could have it called "As the Quarterback Turns." We've had some.
Oh boy!
And we got a lot of stuff going on this we could talk about.
Oh man!
Not the least of which is Johnny Football, who should change his name to Johnny Bench because that's where he belongs right now.
Oh,
played terrible, but still like the guy. What do you think, Terry? How long is it going to take for this guy?
Right, he's going to be fine. He's another read option quarterback who doesn't stay long in the pocket, and he bolts out of there. He's not comfortable. Most read option quarterbacks, and for all our listeners, that's those kids that take the ball, ride it into the belly of the back, and then read the end. If he crashes down, and they pull it out and run with it, and then they play action off of it. They don't just drop back. So he's having the same problems that Cam Newton had. Russell Wilson is playing extremely well, but he is not one that stays in the pocket longer. Also, Russell Wilson being short, like Johnny Football, has to drop a little deeper.
Yeah.
The further you get away from the line of scrimmage, the shorter they become, and you can see better. And also makes it harder on your offensive line to give you a pocket. He will never be a 5-step guy. Unless he's a Drew Brees. Now, Drew Brees throws off his toes. He tips up.
Yep.
And they create lanes. But I'm not worried about Johnny Football.
All right. What about Robert?
I'm not gonna measure him on one game.
Okay.
A lot was expected. A lot on his shoulders.
Right.
A lot of people are glad to see that he fell on his face. A little humility never hurts some of these hot shots coming out, especially a guy like him who, did he take money for the autographs and does the old money sign. And it's all coming back to haunt him now.
I agree. Robert Griffin, I refuse to call him RG3. He's unplugging you. He's unplugging you from Twitter, he says.
Well, I don't dig the Twitter thing. I never have gotten that. What's the point? I don't understand why people do that. I don't want anybody knowing what I'm doing or what I'm thinking. I do that on television. So, I think that's a smart thing. And his world has come crumbling down, too, and a lot of things have been written and said about him in television and in the print media about locker room, and he's not a favorite, he's not a favorite of a lot of the players. And that has to do a lot with Daniel Snyder, who, by the way, was just voted the worst owner in all of professional sports.
Would you agree with that, by the way? Do you agree with that?
Oh, I don't know, buddy. I don't know hockey, base. I don't know anything about that. That's a stretch right there. but he's, and we don't know. People say all these things about RG3's he got his hands in the pocket of Snyder and Snyder and him and da-da-da-da-da. But I think RG3, his injuries have taken certainly some of the lust off of his, being Rookie of the Year. The guy that's really playing well that came out with him is the guy with the Colts, Luck.
Yeah,
but RG3, Robert Griffin, a lot of people say, well, he can't. I still like him. I think it's all part of the process. It's all part of the maturation thing, growing up, being humble. These kids have never had that. They were a star in junior high, high school, college, and then you jump up in the NFL and, hey, man, this is no big deal. This is just like that. And then, boy, it's cruel. It's cruel. You got to put your time in, and you got to take your lumps. And it depends on how you take them.
Yeah.
How you take those lumps as to whether or not you succeed.
All right, Terry, we got to get the picks in. We're running behind.
All right.
You were 4-4.
Let's go.
4-4 last week. You're 56-35. We have a couple of Saturday games this week are going to factor into things. And you've got.
I'm all over.
All right, you ready to go?
Roll.
Get holiday roll. San Diego Chargers at the San Francisco 49ers. Chargers are still alive. The 49ers are not. Your thoughts?
My thoughts are the 49ers. I love Phillip Rivers. I talk about him almost every week, but I'm going with the 49ers at home. And the way that they've dumped on Jim Harbaugh, I got a feeling old Jim had them ready to go.
All right. And another Saturday game, the Eagles at the Redskins.
Oh, that's easy. Maybe it's not so easy. I'm gonna think Chip Kelly's got that bunch ready, and they're in the playoff run. I'm gonna go with the Eagles.
All right, they're 9-point underdogs. All right, here we go.
I'm not gonna lose a game this week.
All right, you're guaranteed perfection, right?
Yes, 2-0 right now.
Let's roll through them. Minnesota at Miami.
Miami's got a heck of a defense. Norm Turner and that Teddy Bridgewater playing pretty good.
Yeah.
Mike Zimmer, the head coach at Minnesota, is doing a great job. But Miami's pretty solid. I'm going Miami.
Like Bridgewater. Aaron Rodgers gets a chance to redeem himself. It's a terrible week last week. He gets to Tampa Bay and maybe getting his numbers fattened up a little bit for his MVP run. The Packers at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Green Bay. You're right.
All right.
You're right.
Falcons at your New Orleans Saints.
New Orleans Saints win.
Okay.
Saints win. They'll snap a 4-game losing streak in a row at home. They'll come back. They lost to Atlanta early. They'll split with them. And they'll win this game.
Baltimore Ravens at the Houston Texans.
Baltimore. I haven't lost one yet. What am I, 5-0 right now?
You're 6-0 right now.
6-0.
Yeah.
I'm all
right. Now here's your beloved Cowboys. They play a pretty tough quarterback in Andrew Luck. It's the Colts at the Dallas Cowboys.
I am going to go with. I'm going to go with Colts.
All right. A couple more games.
Cowboys have lost 3 games at home, and with Murray being hurt.
Yep.
And I know this is a tough one here.
Could be a pick.
But I'm gonna pick the Colts.
All right. Seahawks, who are now playing to their Super Bowl level again.
Seahawks. I don't care who they're playing.
At the Arizona Cardinals now. Of course, they have a quarterback problem there, so you're going with the Seahawks.
Exactly.
All right. The Chiefs.
I am in a close game.
All right.
Close game.
All right. Yeah. The Chiefs against your Pittsburgh Steelers at Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
All right. Final 2. The Brownies get a chance to do it again. This time, we'll see how Johnny Football does. Carolina Panthers at the Panthers.
At the Panthers. I'm going to go with Newton playing this week. I haven't heard.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll check on that. And finally, the big game.
I'll go Carolina.
You're going Carolina?
All right. They're still in the playoffs.
All right. All right. And that division. And finally, the feature game of the week, Monday night, Denver Broncos at the Bengals. That could be an interesting ball game.
Yeah. It'll be interesting because Denver will take care of business. Denver.
Really? All right.
You're Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
You're Colorado guy.
You didn't hesitate. You didn't hesitate.
No. I'm telling you,
goodness.
I may lose one this week.
All right.
All of you out there that got $4 or $5, you know what to do with it.
All right, Terry. Good job, Terry. Hang around. We'll be back on the other side with you, and we're going to buy some Christmas albums and some movies from you. Okay? Terry Bradshaw Football Show. Take a break. Come back after this timeout on the Voice of Ocala Belly Sports Page.
1370 AM, 96.3 FM. We're live and local on The Source. Hi, Danny Warfel here. Get moving with Florida Credit Union's fast and easy loan approval process.
Let Florida Credit Union start up a new car loan for you today. No more waiting, hassles, or stop signs. You can even apply online. With a strong financial team behind you, you can enjoy great rates and fast approvals.
It's all about personalized service and a streamlined process.
Florida Credit Union, connecting your money to your life.
Dad's service to our country is something we're all proud of. He made a difference and set a great example. Now it's our turn to honor the sacrifices he made for our family and his country. As Veterans Funeral Specialist, Hires Baxley Funeral Services helped us celebrate Dad's life, and they can help you too. Hires Baxley is here for you during your time of need or when planning for the future. For more information, call 352-342-9628 or visit hires-baxley.com/visit.
Keep up with what's going on in the downtown area with Ocala Downtown Newspaper. Delivering thousands of newspapers to businesses in the downtown area, Ocala Downtown is there to keep you informed. They even have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask in return is that you tell them where you heard about it. It's simple. For more info, just call Tom's Picks, 352-804-1223, and pick up your copy of the Downtown Ocala newspaper today.
Now read Ocala Downtown Newspaper online.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Happy holidays from all of us at WOCA.
Hi, this is Robin. May God's happiness, love, and joy be with you and yours this holiday season. Merry Christmas.
It's always regrouping time after Terry.
It's good times, though. Good times.
Good times. And then after we go off the air, we do another segment with Terry, which is answering his questions for the Southern Pigskin Show.
Which is really what, if we were on XM radio, we could air.
We could. Well, we don't get to get them all on, but here I got. You want a sneak preview on one on the question I'm going to ask you?
Yeah, why not?
Here's one said, Terry, who picks out your ties for the show on Fox?
Well, okay, let me bring you up to speed here, partner. We're on the scene of a murder here where the man was strangled with ties.
There you go.
Why are you bringing up ties at this moment?
Have you seen my movie about the tie killer? And it's available now on DVD for $100, and you just send it to Terry USA, and with $100, we'll get you that movie right away. It's funny stuff, man.
Sony's going to release it.
Yeah. Can you imagine if the North Koreans got one of those from Terry? Who knows what happened? So anyway, I want to thank our guest today. Really interesting first hour. Thanks, Tom, for helping put that together. With Councilman John McLeod, who spoke out about the situation of the hotel being voted down. Mayor Kent Gwynn spent an hour and a half, here at least, talking about endeavoring to get the parking lot built. I think what we heard from them tonight was, let's get the parking garage built first, and the hotel will come. Thanks, Terry Bradshaw. On behalf of my broadcast partner, Tom Schmitz, I'm Buddy Martin. Have a great night, everybody. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And so is State Farm agent Angie Lewis, working hard to serve her community as a citizen and insurance agent. Angie wants to help you as you adjust your insurance needs to your life. From everything to helping educate your teen driver to protecting your family against everyday risk. She wants to change the way you perceive insurance by developing relationships with her clients, which is why Angie and her staff are proud to be a part of so many good causes in Ocala. In turn, she has chosen to single out those who step up as leaders. Each month on the Voice of Ocala, Angie spotlights a good neighbor, saluting those who give exceptional service or do random acts of kindness to others. For this, Angie was written up in State Farm's National Magazine. Angie also supports local businesses with a regular Biz Buzz.
Hi, I'm State Farm agent Angie Lewis. Come see me and my team for all your insurance and financial needs in the beautiful downtown historic district, 416 East Fort King Street, or call 291-2444.
Right on the southwestern corner of the square sits one of the finest dining establishments in Florida, Mark's Prime Steakhouse and Seafood Restaurant. Mark's offers big city dining amenities in a charming and small town setting. It's a rare treat to experience both the ambiance and the exquisite cuisine in a friendly atmosphere. Ocala's finest restaurant serves the finest beef, the freshest seafood, premium wines, and naturally fresh vegetables. From valet parking to splendid service, Mark's offers the complete package. Check it out today. Mark's Prime Seafood and Steakhouse Restaurant.
If you need a sign or a banner for your yard or your business or your campaign, I'd recommend you go to Signs Unlimited at 318 South Magnolia in Ocala. Screen printing, embroidery, digital graphics. Do what I did when we needed signs for the Save the Marion Theater Group. Go see Vic Buttermore at Signs Unlimited if you want quality work with a fast turnaround from somebody who is deeply committed to his community and always ready